What's up everyone, Super Auto Gaming here, and today we are showing off this really cool combo between Whale and Walrus. So if you don't know, what Walrus does is that when it faints, it's a tier 6 unit, and when it faints, it gives a random friend Peanuts. And Peanuts, if you don't know, is notorious for being only used with Scorpion. So Peanuts is a very powerful effect that can make any unit faint as long as it does damage to it. That means it'll kill through Pepper and Melon as long as you have at least 21 attack on your unit. That works with Melon. With Pepper, as long as it deals damage, it will kill it. So Peanuts is very, very powerful. But that also means with your whole team getting Peanuts, it's kind of awkward because what do you do when your whole team has Peanuts and is above 21 attack? What are you supposed to do? Keep rolling for stuff? What stuff do you actually need? So it gets kind of awkward, and I don't really realize that until watching this back, but my plays are like, they kind of don't make a whole lot of sense because at this point my whole team gets Peanuts. I don't need anything else. Like it's really weird, but you'll see what happens here. So we're getting some pretty nice things. Instantly, we get a Whale here, and Pug will make it a level 2 right off the bat. Pug, I think, is being slept on. I think Pug is really, really cool, and actually works way better than you would think. So at a level 2, it'll currently make the Whale level 2 when the battle starts, and that actually gives it +2/+2 as well. So you don't really think about that, but you get stats from Pug as well as the next level up ability. So yeah, you got to keep that in mind. And then of course we got an Iguana here. Iguana is perfect for these summoners. Summon builds are very strong right now, and Iguana does wonders for that. This is also a custom pack. However, I don't have the pack anymore because this game is kind of old, and you know, they change it so much, so stuff gets deleted, and you know, tiers change for pets and everything, so it's a different pack entirely. However, the core things still remain, you know, Pug, Whale, Iguana, and Walrus. So that being said, getting your Pug to level 2 is basically all that you need. So once we get our Whale to level 2, Pug will only give +2 experience, so you actually want 2 1/3 Whale. You want a level 2 Whale with one more, and that will actually get you the level 3 Whale. So you also don't need like experience either. So like after we find a couple more whales, like we're good to go. And then of course we need our Walrus for our Whale, but when Whale actually eats our Walrus, it will be a level 3, which means it will spawn a level 3 Walrus, which means it will give the 3 pets behind all Peanuts, or poisonous as some people call it. And I mean, that's the build. Like, you actually can't ask for anything better. Iguana helps with the summon builds that you have to go up against because you're not going to have a lot of stats. The stats are going to be really low for this build, despite getting a Penguin to level 2. So, but we're also winning like a lot of rounds. This early deer with Whale works really, really well. So yeah, once we get this last Whale in here though, we basically have a level 3 Whale. We don't need any more Whales at that point. I guess we could just straight up get the level 3 Whale and then replace Pug with something. So that's something that you could think about for the future. And I didn't expect to get Walrus at all. So when I do play Pepper on the Whale, I'm not really thinking about it that much. And then of course Chocolate. I definitely should have chocolated the Penguin. The level 1 deer doesn't really matter, if I'm going to be honest with you. So this game I could have played way better, but I make a couple mistakes. You know, what can you do when playing with custom packs? Also, with the little stuff in the top right-hand corner, this game, I believe, was even before they featured the full screen, so that wasn't available. But in my newer videos, I finally use it, so don't worry about that. But yeah, we're looking really strong here. Like, I think the only team that could really beat us would probably be like some weird Toad Hedgehog, or something that removes equipment. So I guess Lionfish as well. Equipment busters, or I guess a microbe would do it. So anything that gives weakness after the fact. So I guess microbe would probably be okay because you got to kill through a couple things. First, you got to kill the whale, then you got to kill the other walrus. So by that time, microbe's going to be dead, and you'll replace all of your weakness with peanuts. However, like with lionfish, before you attack, that's when it applies the weakness. So lionfish is very, very strong and will ruin a lot of runs. But here we go. In hindsight as well, I didn't need to get anything bigger than a level 1 walrus because it doesn't matter. Like, after walrus and whale die, it's just going to give the 3 behind peanuts, so it didn't matter. However, you know, it's at this point, it's like, what do you get? You don't buy any equipment. You don't need any equipment. I guess we do need at least 21 attack, so having our penguin buff up a bit and buying some more food is basically the only thing we can do. Because, like, I mean, look at this team. There's nothing they can do. Our iguana with level 3 walrus, like, what do you do, man? There's nothing. I got 3 guys with peanuts, no scorpions either. So I think walrus is really, really good. It's a unit you don't see that much, honestly. And this is probably why. I think on its own, it's not that powerful. But combined with this, you can get some crazy stuff going. So yeah, we want a soft cone here. We want to make sure everything is above 21 attack. So if we do run into any melons or anything like that, the peanuts will hit right through it, which is very important. And here we got another summon team. So iguana is going to come in clutch. Does 3 damage. Will kill basically anything that comes out, especially the stuff that small. And yeah, so our stats are still really, really low, but we can pull it off because of the peanuts. And at that point, yeah, I didn't need to buy any more soft cones, but, you know, it's like 9 wins. If something does erase my peanuts, then I do want that little bit of extra attack just in case. And then we also really didn't need a level 2 walrus. But like I said, like, what are you striving for even to get? And here, this lionfish absolutely destroys us, gets rid of all of our peanuts. But we almost even tied, so he had no equipment either, so that's probably why. Yeah, and at this point, I feel like we just need health. I probably shouldn't have Lollipop the whale in the beginning, but at this point, what can you do? I think having as much attack as possible is probably still good enough. But yeah, Pug and Whale, or not Pug and Whale, just Pug in general is really cool to make things work like you couldn't normally before. So experience in battle is really, really awesome to see. And then Whale and Walrus is just insane. You get so many peanuts from it. It's raining peanuts, I'm telling you. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. And you know what? Have a fantastic day.